Drop
Oh, it's a sad
alleyway.
Diglett.
Can I? Hey, I wonder if they understand binary. Can I like start drawing binary like in sentences, and would they be able to read it?
Paralyzed.
Don't do that! You ruined my picture and you're paralyzed!
You're paralyzed, Bobby. You start trying to draw binary, Jade, and something seems to be
bad.
something seems to be getting lost in translation.
Oh, okay. So it's not either I'm rusty or this.
While you're drawing on the table, the other Emelgiums start clapping for you, and the
Also, they like my art, don't you guys?
the Emelgi, they all give you a green thumb.
Yeah!
Yeah, Scarlet can't see shit.
Not
Trying to
only,
think
not
another
only
Pokemon.
that, Luna, you notice down a lot of you absolutely like just freaking out, like that
Hi,
you're
Tyre.
getting real close and whispers, "What are you doing here?"
What the fuck are you doing here? That's a very...
Oh, that's great! And she stands back, looks at you guys, gives you a green thumb.
Yay! My sister always said I would never be an art.
Belgium.
Here's my shitty Cyndaquil. It's not too bad.
They've subscribed to her. Is it Picanto? Is that the website you used to use for your art streams?
Yeah, Jade, where do you draw art that people can see you stream and draw art?
You know, I don't have a tablet.
Jakarto, usually.
Jade's Picato.
Alright,
Pikachu!
one of the mugs, and then starts drawing in the air with you, furiously on a notepad. And she hands it to Luna,
Oh, what's that say?
whoever wants to claim it.
Who wants to be Cindy?
Well, Scarlet was paranoid for the whole time, so...
Cindy works, I guess.
Scarlet got it.
And she's like, "This is so cool. I like hanging out with friends. It's nice to see you again."
Oh, God.
Yeah,
There's more
thanks.
typing.
Oh boy.
Wait, so how could she tell us this when any side of... Oh, we could be drawing. Okay, I guess I'll on the pad? Can I do that?
She looks up to draw again, and she drops the pad. She's like, "Oh, silly me. Can you get that for me?" She reaches for another glass.
We all wanted to investigate. It just happened to lead us here. Don't pin all this on me.
I didn't.
I forgot what
You know what? I will pin it on.
I'll write these names down before I forget. Because then be like, oh, Cindy. It's like, you said she was Cindy. Well, basically, yeah. Here's about...
And you know what? Can I just say, right? Just think, in the Pokemon show, when Ash is... When they have that... When
you're
Ash
paralyzed.
loses... When Ash loses at a gym battle, and he has that in-between episode before challenging the gym again, he just has some kind of, emotional find yourself. We're getting a space battle. This is awesome.
He's been to... I think he's been to space.
Okay.
I like
Curious about
space.
Valdo's whereabouts. She goes, "Oh, thank you for picking that up for me, Janet." And she starts writing in it while in a Emelgium. She's drawing an Emelgium poorly. Eh.
This is why I'm a scientist, not an artist. Why are you picking all the hard Pokemon to draw? The key is to pick easy Pokemon.
She says, "Oh, you're right, Janet. You're so smart."
I'm gonna kill you.
What's it? Oh, yeah.
This is cool. I kind of like the secret message thing. Meet me somewhere alone. Don't let them know your team name. Okay.
And we got told we won the bug catching contest!
You're paralyzed, Navi! How are you doing this?
You're not even in the room! Where can we meet
We're
him?
still a higher mind, though.
Same level of the Emelgium. Really, you are